Hey fellow readers, Bookworm here, and today's video is going to be May's book haul. Now, most of these I actually got from my library. I have a couple on Kindle that I want to show you guys. The only book that I actually only purchased one book this month at full price. I'll explain in the video. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Alright guys, so like I said in the intro, today's video is going to be May's book haul. Sorry if you see my daughter, she sees them recording and she loves the camera, so she's gonna try and come in. Hi! Can you not? Sorry guys. Hey Lydia, sweetheart. What do you need?
Dee.
You need Dee Dee's bottle? Alright, go feed Dee Dee. I'm gonna get her to go feed her baby doll. Okay, so I said only one of these books I purchased to full price. Well, actually not full price, but I purchased brand new. So let's start with that one. So first, go feed Dee Dee. Go feed Dee Dee. Go feed Dee Dee. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back. Hopefully she'll listen to me and go feed Dee Dee like I asked. Sorry about my face. I popped a couple of zits and they just kind of the scab just kind of came off. So I have my face is gross. I know. I'm sorry. But first on the list we have Miss Peregrine's Home Peculiar Children. This was actually my daughter's Mother's Day gift to me. She bought it for me and gave it to me for Mother's Day. I actually watched this movie the other day and I missed the first half hour of it though, unfortunately. So yeah. Or I missed the first hour of it. So I don't know how it begins, but I know how it ends, and I'm really actually super duper excited to read this book. So also the booktuber Jesse Reeds highly recommends this book. This is one of his favorite book series. He can't wait for the next book to come out. I think there's 5 books and he's working on a 6th book, I believe. Alright guys, but I'm not exactly sure. So yeah, there's this one. A couple of these I'm just gonna go and put on my shelf. So we have Ransom Riggs, right? The Riggs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Right. That one's gonna go there. Sorry if you guys can see my stomach. Okay. Yeah, you want me to do that book next? The rest of these books, I got, my library's doing their annual book sale, where, any books that are damaged, any books they have double copies of, or any books that, aren't, just not being checked out, aren't being checked out, they, put on, a giant table, and you can go through and pick out books, and you pay, so much. So it's, I think it's 25 cents for a hardback, 10 cents for a paperback, and then 10 cents for kids' books. So, yeah. So, this is in no particular order of where I found them. I'm just showing you, how I have them stacked. So, from the library, I got The Memory Keeper's Daughter by Kim Edwards. It says, this stunning novel begins on a winter night in 1964, when a blizzard forces Dr. David Henry to deliver his own twins. His son's born first, are perfectly healthy, but the doctor immediately recognizes his daughter as Down syndrome. For motives he tells himself are good, he makes a split-second decision that will haunt all their lives forever. He asks his nurse, Caroline, to take the baby away to an institution. Instead, she disappears into another city to raise the child as her own. Compulsively readable and deeply moving, The Memory Keeper's Daughter is a brilliant crafted story of parallel lives, familiar secrets, and the redemptive power of love. So, I saw this cover. I think this cover is really, really pretty. I love this cover. It also sounds like a really good book that I really want to read. I think it's been on my I think I've put on my TBR a couple times, but I've taken it off because I didn't think I'd ever get my hands on a copy because it's an older book. Yeah. Sorry guys if you can hear her. An older book. So Yeah, it's also #1 New York best time seller. Absolutely memorizing Sue Mock Kid, author of The Secret Life of Bess the Mermaid Chair. Bess in the Mermaid Chair. Yeah, there's that one. So this is Edwards. So I believe that's going to go up here if I can fit it. Oh. Sorry guys, I just got like something in my eye. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry, my daughter was just like, I had got something in my eye and my daughter was just being like, trying to get my attention. I went and put that on my shelf. Next, we have The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan. This is the first book in the Bane Chronicles series. So, I have read, is it Bane? Does it tell me? Yeah, it's the Bane Chronicles series. So, as you can see, this one's kind of, like, it's been damaged. It's in decent shape. Like, it's not terrible. I have a book that's even worse that I got. But, so this is the first book in the Bane's Chronicle series. I also have this on audiobook, so I can use the physical. I can read the physical copy and read the and listen to the audiobook at the same time. I've read all of Rick Riordan's. Sorry, guys, my daughter's just like. She's touching the screen. I've read all of Rick Riordan's books, minus the Bane Chronicles, and then any new ones he's releasing at some point. So, which I think he's got one more of the, I think it's the Magnus Chase series he's got one more in. Okay, so Magnus Chase or Trials of Polly, he's still got one more in. So, like each one is like a different set of gods. So like the Percy Jackson and the Lost Hero series is Greek and Roman, and then I believe this series, the Bane Chronicles, is Egyptian, I believe, and then Trials of Apollo, it is Norse mythology, I think. I don't exactly remember, but there's that one. I'm actually super excited for this one. Oh, right. Oh, okay, so I had to, like, pull off my bookshelf really fast. I pulled, like, notebooks off my bookshelf for, like, things to fit, so hold on. I gotta find another spot to put all this stuff. Yeah. Okay. Ah! And put it here, since it's a series that came out later. Okay. And these books, this actually needs to go in here. No!
No.
I'll take that. Can you not, sweetheart? Guys, my daughter's like kind of things. Okay, so this next book is probably the book that I have that I got from the library that's in worst condition, and that is The Candy Shop Wars by Brandon Mull. Now, I've read the Fablehaven series. Woo! Yeah, see, like, there's a page coming out. If you guys see this, the entire, like, book just, like, fell out of the casing. Yeah, it's bad. It just needs to be back together, but for now it's okay. So we have The Candy Shop Wars by Brandon Mull. This is the first book in the Candy Shop Wars duology. I have read the Fablehaven series and all the books that are out of the Dragon Watch series so far. He's working on the 4th book of the Dragon Watch series, so I'm excited about that. I also want to read all the other series by him, like Five Kingdoms, and I think there's another series that he wrote. That he wrote that I want to read, so yeah. This one, it says, Trevor held up the moon rock candy, studying it. I wonder what happens if we bite them. I'll do it first, said Nate. He popped the moon rock into his mouth. Feeling indifferent, Keegan asked eagerly. A little, Nate said. Sort of tingly. It tastes really good. I almost feel... He moved to take a step and floated right up into the air. So, yeah. Oh, my dog is putting something in. So, yeah, there's that one. That one can go right there in here. There. Oh, no. Guys, I'm out of room. My husband will be like, see, that tells you don't need any more books. No, I need more books. End of story. Hey! How about we don't? Next we have The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. I believe there's a sequel to this. Like, I feel like there's maybe a sequel, or maybe she just writes another book. This one, it says, Henry Montague was born and bred to be a gentleman, but he was never one to be tamed. The finest boarding schools in England and the constant disapproval of his father haven't been able to curb any of his roguish passions. Not for gambling halls, late nights spent with a bottle of spritz, or waking up in the arms of a woman or man. But as Monty embarks on his grand tour of Europe, his quest for a life filled with pleasure and vice is in danger of coming to an end. Not only does his father expect him to take over the family's estate upon his return, but Monty is also nursing an impossible crush on his best friend and traveling companion, Percy. Still, it isn't in Monty's nature to give up. Even with his younger sister, Felicity, in tow, he vows to make his year-long escapade one last Hendosic hurrah, and flirt with Percy from Paris to Rome. But when one of Monty's reckless decisions turns their trip abroad into a harrowing manhunt that spans across Europe, it calls into question everything he knows, including his relationship with the boy he adores. So, I've seen a lot of, like, booktubers, like, mention this on their channel. I don't remember whether they've given good reviews or bad reviews, but I saw it, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I really want this book. I really like this cover. I think it's a really, like, interesting cover, so that's one of the reasons why I picked it up. So it's by Mackenzie Lee, so L. C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. So it's gonna go before. Oh jeez, I get to move books down. Oh my goodness, this is lovely. Okay, guys. I don't know if I can fit both of these books on there. Oh, guys, this is so freaking hard. So I get to move 4 down. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to, like, reorganize here so that. Oh, it's not gonna work. Okay. So these last two books, I'm going to figure out where to put. I think I'm just going to put, like, set, like, right here next to my bookshelf, because I can't put them on my bookshelf. So next we have Reached by Ali Condi. Now this is it's part of a series. I believe it's the first book in the series. Yeah. Cassie's journey begins with a momentary glitch in the other wise, perfect facade of society. After crossing canyons to break free, she waits silk and paper smuggled against her skin, ready for the final chapter. The wait is over. One young woman has raged against those who threaten to keep away what matters most: family, love, choice. Her quiet revolution is about to explode into full-scale rebellion. While execute prose, the emotionally gripping conclusion to an international best-selling Match trilogy returns Cassie Kay and Xander to the society to save the one thing they have been denied for so long, the power to choose. So I guess it's the ending to the Matched trilogy. So I have the 3rd book in a series again. So it's going to be interesting. So I'm just going to set these 2 books right here for the moment, and I'll figure out where to put them later. And then I also got some Kindle books this month. So we have I don't know what that. Oh, invaluable. Okay, so delete this letter. Yes, delete. It was just telling me that I had it. So I also got a few new books this month. So I got a book called Lavish Lies. It is part of, is this one right here? It is part of a trilogy. I can't tell you the name of the other trilogies. Then you have Raising Jennifer Lawrence as Molly Brown. So it's kind of, I think it's like an it's like a biography about, a biography about Jennifer Lawrence. Then we have The Relic by Donnelly Ellie, I think it is. Right here. And then I think that was it. I think that's it. I can't really tell you what those are about because I don't remember. And if I click on them, it'll just open the book. And I don't want it to say that I started the book yet because I really haven't. Yeah. So that is May's book haul. There's today's Wednesday, so I was actually going to upload this video. What? Oh my God, be right back. Wait a second. She was handing me her DS and wanted me to fix the game because it wasn't playing. There's not actually a game playing. Anyway, that is May's book haul. I originally was going to do May's book haul Monday and then do, today's video was going to be May's wrap up. There you go, I got you past it. Was going to be May's wrap up, but you play for yourself. Is this the sock you had on? Is this the sock you had on? So I think I'll just upload both. I'll just work on both today and get those uploaded. So until next time, readers, read on, readers.